everybody wants to get united. Like, what we gotta do is meet everybody on 149th Street at the bench.
Today I got something I really think you guys are gonna enjoy. You see, it's summertime, it's beautiful out, the sun is shining, and I figured, why don't we take a second just to chill back, relax, enjoy the beautiful weather, and paint a wall. So that's what we're doing in today's video. But before we get into it, I gotta give a massive shout out and a massive thank you to Montana. Montana, of course, being the ones who sponsored today's video. Without their help, I wouldn't be able to bring you guys these kinds of videos. And this is something I want to do a lot more here on the channel. So if you want to go ahead and re-up and restock on your supplies, be sure to go ahead and check out Montana. I got all their information in the description down below for you. But without further ado, let's have a little bit of a, chill painting session together and relax for a bit. So, I don't know how the audio is going to be, just because, haven't really recorded here before. But as you can see, we're painting on the makeshift wall, and it didn't turn out as planned, which is why we're still painting indoors, but I can move it outside and take photographs of it, so at least that's a plus. So at this point in the piece, I haven't yet decided what I'm going to do for interior detail. I kind of just have a fade from light blue to dark blue, with various areas of the letter structure being established from the fill-in itself. And I decided on this because I'm not really sure if I want to outline this just yet. Also, something I'm playing around with is occlusion shadows on this. You can kind of see it right here where we have a little bit of a shaded blue in this area right here, differentiating this part of the R from the top part of the R. Now, occlusion shadows are just essentially when light can't enter a specific area. This helps us once again in order to build depth, form, all that good stuff. Now the thing is, I'm gonna have to do that in the 3D as well, which is why I'm not going ahead and dedicating myself to any kind of details inside the fill-in, because personally, I like to establish the 3D before I dedicate to the fill-in. Right now, all I'm doing is I'm just establishing the fill-in, but I'm not really putting the interior details in there. That's gonna come at a later stage. Now, the interior details that you are seeing in the piece are me just more so kind of testing things out, seeing whether or not I like the placement, seeing whether or not I like the interior detail in general. But those things are subject to change. So we pretty much got the fill-in knocked out at this point, and now it's time to do the 3D, what I've pretty much been waiting for the entire piece. This is going to be what pops the piece off the wall, and where a lot of the detail is going to end up taking place. So to kick this off, because we are going to be shading this, we got to go ahead and organize our paint a little bit, kind of figure out what's going to go where and why. So we have a lawn green, which is 640, that's the number that's right there, and this is going to be kind of our mid-tone, with our highlights being this 6030, which is lime. Now this color, the lightest color, is going to go to any 3D that's facing the light source. So let's say our light source is over in this direction. Well, that means that this 3D right here would end up having that lime color, as it is facing the actual light source itself. While the 3D right over here is gonna end up being much darker because it's facing away from the light source. So to that area, we're gonna go ahead and give the greenery color, which is 6050. This is gonna be reserved for our shadows. So once again, just to kind of go over it, we have our mid-tone, which is our lawn green, 6040. We have our lime, which is 6030 for our highlights. And then we have 6050 greenery for our shadows. But there's one more green, and that's going to be this beautiful fern green. And you see, this fern green is going to be reserved more so for the areas like this, the areas that kind of dip into the 3D, the darkest of dark areas. So far, this is what we got for the piece, and there's still quite a bit of work left to do. We got the 3D shade and the fill-in knocked out, but I do want to go ahead and clean up a bunch of stuff. And after that, it's just time to outline. Next time you guys see the piece, it'll be all done. Alright, that pretty much wraps up today's video. Guys, let me know what you think about the different format. I kind of tried to do this more in the style of the really old Weekly Whips videos. Not sure how many of you guys remember those, but I try to do it more in that style. Once again, I want to do more of these sorts of things, so if you enjoyed it, let me know with that like button. It lets me know you enjoy this sort of thing. Also, don't forget, this video was sponsored by Montana. They don't need any introduction. You guys know how great their paint is. So once again, if you're looking for some cans, I got some links in the description for you. Go ahead and check them out. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you want some more graffiti content, why not give these videos a watch? We got a lot of content here on the channel. So if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. As always, I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time, but until then, peace.